Are you able to tell the difference between real Jordans and fake Jordans? Is this a case of trademark and possibly copyright infringement? You be the judge. How to tell if you have fake Jordans. Real Jordan sneakers versus fake Jordan sneakers. Hey everybody, my name is Marcella. I'm an intellectual property lawyer and we are dissecting Jordan shoes today. Are you able to tell which ones are real and which ones are fake? I bet not. Knockoff Jordans are not the only type of sneakers being sold on the black market. Tons of knockoff shoes are being sold on lots of different platforms, which I'm going to post up here. This is where I've seen them. Maybe you've seen them in additional places. Let us know where. And I am wondering, do people know whether they're buying real or fake sneakers? This happens with purses, with jewelry, with just about anything you can think of. Most of the time, if it's imported from abroad, then chances are that it could be knocked off and you can buy it from their website and have it shipped directly to your home or place of business. Every year, Customs and Border Protection seizes hundreds and millions of dollars worth of products that come from abroad. In this map, I am going to show you just some of the places where these infringing products come from. Now, these seizures are called intellectual property rights seizures. That's how they're formally known by CBP. Some of the top seized items are wearing apparel and accessories. Watches and jewelry came in at number 1, and then handbags and wallets came in at a close second. So in case you're wondering, where in the world can I find more specific information about what is being seized and the value of the products that are being seized, head over to cbp.gov. You'll find statistics, charts, and lots of text, but I'm showing it to you on screen right now because I find it really interesting that handbags and wallets, followed by jewelry, by watches, by wearing apparel, and then other are some of the top commodities that have been seized in 2023. This just goes to show that people love brand names. Anytime they can get their hands on a brand name handbag or wallet, it means there is a consumer for that infringing product. Now, sometimes the end consumer doesn't know whether they're actually purchasing a fake because it's being sold to them as a legitimate, authentic brand. But please, please, please remember that if you're spending a good chunk of money on something, you want to make sure that you're buying from a licensed or authorized retailer of that brand or of those goods. So if somebody on the internet says, yes, I'm a licensed, authorized retailer, you can ask them to see proof. The proof is in the pudding. So what would the proof look like? Let's say you want to buy a pair of Jordans and you're not sure whether they're fake or real. Well, you can ask them, are you an authorized retailer for these goods? Please show me an authorized retailer certificate. The authorized retailer certificate is something that can be obtained through Nike only. So if you're buying from a third-party seller, then you should be able to ask for a certificate or something that proves that they are an authorized retailer. So let's head to the dupes. You will quickly see that you're going to be saving around $70 to $100 per pair. So what do you think? Is it worth it to you to save? Should you just spend a little bit more to get the real thing? If no one is going to notice based on how similar the knockoffs are, is it worth it to you to spend that extra money because you will know? And that is what's important to you? We are dissecting the differences between real Jordans and fake Jordans, and the differences are going to surprise you. I mean, if you look at these shoes side by side, which I'm putting up on my screen right now, you are going to wonder, oh my gosh, are you sure these aren't both real shoes? Look closely, dissect these shoes, dissect them with me because I'm about to point out the differences to help you figure out whether you're overpaying for your fake sneakers. Here's how to tell if your Jordan 4s are fake. Number 1, the tongue should feel puffy. It should not feel flat or be flat. Number 2, the stitching should be absolutely crisp. You should be able to clearly see 4 fingers on the Jordan hand. Next, if you press on the front of the shoe, it should bounce back up. It should not stay pressed. Compare this shoe with that shoe so you can see what I mean. The back tab should also come up right away if you flick it. You should also have 6 holes on each side on the last part of where the laces come up. So all in all, is it fair that I compared 2 different shoes? Well, you can still understand the point of this video without having to look at 2 exact same shoes. As you can see in my comparison between both Jordans, one of which is fake and one of which is real, by the way, you can see that the differences are so nuanced. I mean, only somebody who has watched this video before or who has watched other similar videos would be able to tell the differences. They are so similar. They are very good knockoffs, but in the event that you find out it is a knockoff, you're not likely to get a refund. So if you're going to splurge, make sure you're getting an authentic product. In case you want to see another breakdown of some fake shoes, I created a video on the Amina Mawadis. You can check it out right here. And here's the deal. So many young kids and even adults are getting ripped off because, like I said, the dupes look exactly like the real thing. Right now, there's an ongoing lawsuit between Nike and StockX. Sometimes people think that because they're paying a higher price, it can't possibly be a knockoff. StockX is known for selling Nike shoes amongst other brands, of which many people think are real. They're authentic, they look authentic, and because they're being sold at a high price, people think these are unique, authentic, and exclusive. But that is not the case. If you follow this lawsuit, which I'll mention in future videos, so make sure to subscribe, Nike has filed a lawsuit against StockX claiming that one buyer received 38 fake pairs of sneakers. 38! That is quite a ripoff if you ask me, because StockX shoes are not cheap. But here's the lesson. Don't think that because the shoes are expensive, they cannot possibly be knockoffs. They can, in fact, be knockoffs. You can, in fact, be getting duped at a very steep cost. So if you ever have any doubts or you want to double check whether your shoes are authentic, you can always send them into Nike and they will authenticate them for you. They will tell you whether they are fakes or the real thing. So if you liked this video, then you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up and tell me in the comments below if you have seen fake Jordans in the marketplace and where you saw them. Make sure you don't get duped, because trust me, even the dupes are selling for a good chunk of money and I don't want you to be requesting a refund.